All right, guys, we've got a truly great game here. This is a Sega Super Hang-On Deluxe, the sit-down model. They made a lot fewer of these than the upright model. And I've had one of these in Arcadia ever since I opened it, actually. Well, within the first year, I put mine in, and it's been a top favorite ever since. So I picked up this backup one just in case I needed it, but it seems to hold up well, so I'm going to go ahead and let it go. I'll show you this one. It does appear to be working. I got it hooked up here, but I don't have, the start button isn't working. So I don't know if it's a break in the wire down there or if it's up here. Obviously it's gonna need a little cosmetic work because this button isn't working. And this is, it's cracked around this housing. But the accelerator works, the brake works. I'll turn it off here in a second, I know it's loud. But see, when I hit the brake, you see how his brake light comes on? See, when I lean it, he's leaning. And then when I hit accelerator, he accelerates. And then you got your turbo button over here, but you got to get going really fast. But see when I lean this, how it leans? Okay. So anyway, it's mostly working. It's still going to need a little bit of polish to get it ready for your arcade, no question about it. But the main thing is boards are working, the bike's working. It's good and solid. It doesn't have any water damage. It is just kind of beat up. Let's be honest. The one in my arcade's beat up. They do take a little bit of abuse because you got 200-pound people getting on them and rocking back and forth to play the game. But, this one still has pretty good, look at that. The return to center is really good. The springs are still good on this. I've just got it up on a cart because it's hard enough to move this thing around. I didn't bother attaching it all the way, but it's real easy to attach. You just slide these forks into these slots, and then these two bolts just bolt in through this. Where's the other bolt? It was down here. Here it is. These two bolts just go through this, one on each side, and bolt it to the cabinet, and you're done. You got your coin box over here, coin inserts here, and then there's an access door on the other side that gets you to the test switch and all that stuff. Back door, the lock isn't working, but there's your boards. There's your power supply, monitors underneath this. It's got a Nanau monitor in it. Shroud just comes off with 4 screws and then it lifts off and you disconnect the speakers. It's not too hard. It's actually pretty easy to service. So, and it's not hard to move because it comes apart so easily here. Although this bike part, there's no other way to say it. It's cumbersome and awkward to try to move. So yeah, your main issue is going to be trying to take this handlebar thing apart and probably just mount a new button there somehow for start. What else? I think that's about it. So, yeah, I had to look long and hard. These are not easily found. I've found 3 of them in 30 years, and I did buy all 3 of them. But it wasn't easy, and I had to drive quite a distance to pick up a couple of them. I think the one I've got I picked up in Atlanta, Georgia, back when Tilt was selling off their. You remember when Tilt had their big sales and they decided to really liquidate a bunch of stuff like their pinballs. I drove all over the country and picked up as many pinballs as I could, and I also picked up the Super Hang-On that I've got in Arcadia. But anyway, I know that has nothing to do with this. There you go. Nice game for you.